Hey guys, welcome to a Mind Right Monday. This week we're going to talk about 3 tips to help you make your vision boards rock. Hey guys, welcome to another Mind Right Monday. I'm Bonnie Kelly, and this week we're talking about 3 tips to help your vision board start rocking and rolling. So I know we're just coming into the into the end of the first quarter, and the reason why I felt it was important to bring up this topic is because a lot of us by this point have already lost sight of our goals that we wanted to achieve for 2016. And so what I want to do is help re-inspire you to get moving and grooving and rocking and rolling those visions once again. So for those of you who don't know, a vision board is basically just it's a collaboration or a combination of all of your goals with visual images connected to them so you can visually see what it is that you hope to achieve or accomplish this year. So why they're important, let's discuss that for a moment. So vision boards are important because it begins to give life to your dreams. Versus just saying like, yeah, I want to lose weight this year. You maybe have a picture of you at your ideal weight up as a motivator to get out of bed and hit the gym in the morning. Or maybe you want to become a professional speaker. So you have a picture of yourself or someone else or a podium in front of a crowd. And you imagine and envision yourself on that. And the reason why these are important because it's not this whooshy, magical woo-woo-y thing. It really is simply this. Wherever you put your attention, it's going to expand. It is simply this. Whether you think you can or you can't, either way, you're right. So I love that Henry Ford said this because it's so true that whether you think you can accomplish something, whether you think you can achieve something or not, either way, you're right. So the vision board is to help you clearly think and visualize you accomplishing something. It's thinking forward. And if you plant those seeds in the mind, those seeds are going to start driving a lot of your actions, driving the momentum, driving the feeling of success that is going to continue to perpetuate you forward and finally achieving that goal. So if you don't have one created, I encourage you to create one. And it's as easy as just thinking about what you want to achieve this year. You can reflect back on your New Year's resolutions that hopefully you created at the beginning of the year. Or if you didn't, now is a great opportunity to do some self-reflection, list out the things you want to achieve, and then find a visual way to represent that goal and then put it up so you can see it daily. All right, so let me tell you my 3 tips to help your vision board rock. The first one is to be specifically vague. Now, I know that makes no sense whatsoever, right? Specific and vague do not connect with one another. But in this instant, that's kind of what I want you to think about, is that you want to very specifically say what you want to achieve. Maybe it's to find the perfect partner. Well, getting too specific is going to hinder you. If you say, for example, well, they have to work at HP. They have to make $100,000 a year. They have to have at least $50,000 in their bank account. They have to have no children. They have to have, right? That's a little too specific. So you want to be specifically vague. And how you do that is you say, okay, I want a partner and where we're able to be adventurous together. We go on hikes or we go on trips together where we have long conversations or where we have financial stability and we both are goal-oriented as when it comes to our finances. Very different than saying specifically how much you want them to make, where they're working, what color their hair is. You see what I mean? So try to create the vision, but not narrow in on something so specific, because by doing that, you really are opening yourself up to something greater than you probably could even perceive. All right, so let's talk about my second tip, which is stretch just beyond reason, but not into unreasonable. All right, so this is a big one too. You want to stretch yourself just beyond reason, but not cross over the line into the unreasonable. For example, if you are only used to making, let's say, $50,000 a year, well, it might be unrealistic for you to believe that you're going to make $1 million this year and have no idea how you're going to do it. I'm not saying it's impossible, but your belief system is going to be like, no, that's not going to happen. And so your internal isn't going to match up with what you're trying to achieve. And so it's going to sabotage you because the inner dialogue is going to say, you can't do that. That's impossible. So if you make about $50,000 a year, ask yourself, okay, is $100,000 too far out of reach? All right, what about 75? Well, that's a little bit more doable. Okay, so if that's a little more doable, then what about 80? Whew, that seems a little tough, but it's not too far off. Make that your goal. So you just want to just stretch a little bit, but not too far where your inner dialogue is going to sabotage your success. Okay, leads me to my third and final tip, which is look at it daily and create a movie in your mind. I love this. So just looking at it might not be enough. I love the idea of creating a little mini trailer in your mind, a little movie. And how you could do that is like you can think about what it looks like or feels like to be cashing those checks at the bank. And imagine yourself doing that. Maybe it is about you taking this big trip and imagine yourself on an airplane and talking to the person next to you and getting to the airport and there's somebody there with a sign with your name on it. Right? So you create this little movie of what it would look like and feel like to be in that moment. And that's going to help really get you excited about this success and about this dream that hopefully you're going to achieve. We still have three quarters of this year left. You have plenty of time to make those visions your reality. So let's get started and let's start having some fun. Now this leads me to my tweetable for the week, which is creating a vision board won't magically get you what you want, but it sure will help you keep your focus on your goal. Hopefully this has inspired you to either take that vision board out, dust it off, and re-engage it, or create a new one. If you have comments or you want to share your successes on when you have created a vision board, comment below, or feel free to email us at getinspired@bonniekelly.me. And don't forget, you can friend, fan, follow, or tweet on all of our social media platforms. Until next week, guys, I'm Bonnie Kelly.